Hey guys, HCGChica. I'm checking in. Today is my last injection day, VLCD21. I'm so excited. And I have wonderful news. I was down a 1.4 this morning, putting me at 123 pounds. And my body fat, my pounds of fat went down a whole pound. So it looks like I've lost about 7 pounds of fat now out of the 11.8 total. And there's always a little bit of water weight in there too. So hopefully it looks like I've only lost a couple pounds of muscle, which is a good thing. So anyway, I'm so excited. I actually didn't really expect to see that. I kind of was just thinking, oh, I'm probably not gonna really lose any more for this round, but yeah, I'm really stoked about that. So yeah, doing good. I actually have been eating a little bit more the last couple days. Even though I wasn't really hungry, I have been eating a little more than 500, and I'm feeling better. It just feels better to feel a little more full. I've started incorporating the miracle noodles again, the shirataki noodles. I actually didn't have those almost the entire round this time, which on previous rounds I had them every day. But this time I had wanted to really gauge, like, go by hunger, and I knew the noodles could, make you feel full in a different way, so I kind of just decided to leave them until I really needed them. So, which worked fine for most of the round, but I was definitely feeling not too well for 4 or 5 days in there. And also Tom is coming too. So, but I'm feeling much better, and it felt really good the last couple evenings when I had the miracle noodles with my meal to just be a little more full. I just felt better. I felt more relaxed. I felt less stressed. Yeah, so I think it was a good thing for my body. And again, I have been having pretty much all off-protocol vegetables this P2. The reason that I chose to do that was because I had an allergy test by a company called ALCAT, A-L-C-A-T, and a lot of the foods on Dr. Simeon's original list are vegetables I'm actually allergic to. So I had to kind of, think about what I was going to do. I still was smart about my choices in vegetables. I made sure to choose still low carb vegetable options, and anything that has a slightly higher carb count, like I've even had actually carrots on this protocol. I don't have very much of it, very small amount. Like for instance, today for lunch, I had a bunch of lettuce, chopped up small, and I had about a piece of carrot, probably about this big, that I, cut up really tiny with a mandolin slicer in my salad. And then I had my meat, which was actually ham. It's a ham lunch meat from Trader Joe's that doesn't have any nitrates or nitrates in it. It doesn't have any weird preservatives. I've had that throughout this round because, again, there were many meats on the original protocol that I'm technically allergic to. So I chose to, do these experiments. This is not original protocol. But the fat content matched up with chicken breast, so I had that chopped up really tiny. And then for my dressing, I used 0% Faya yogurt with some salt. I've actually been doing that a lot this week, and it's really good. The salad's quite large, and the dressing, the yogurt with the salt, it makes it taste kind of like ranch dressing. It's delicious. I love it. It's just something different to have, So anyway, and then for dinner, I simmered an entire package. I think it's like, what are those, 8-ounce packages of mushrooms that I chopped up in water with 100 grams of chicken and miracle noodles and salt to taste. And that one made a nice, fairly good sized bowl of soup. So I had that, and yeah, and I was down a whole pound of fat today, 1.4 on the scale. So, like I said, I felt better to be a little more full. So it was very good. So, if you make any changes to the HCG diet, as I have, just do it in an informed way. Don't just randomly start eating different stuff, because definitely could harm your fat loss for sure. When I make these decisions, I make them with knowledge and strategically. And there may be times, I talked about this in another vlog actually, when people say like, oh, I can't have cabbage on P2 because I don't, I gain or I don't lose, stuff like that. So it very well could be that there's certain allergies people have, So sometimes it's nice to try to trial and error, figure out what those food allergies are. And it's worked very well for me this time. Having all these I've lost more fat this round than last round. eating the protocol vegetables last time. I've been having carrots, mushroom, the ham. What other off protocol things have I had? Zucchini. Zucchini is technically not on the regular protocol. Broccoli. And that's about it. And I have lots of water, hot water with lemon in it. I probably have at least 1.5 lemons a day. I think 1 lemon was considered to be part of the original protocol, so I technically have a little more than that. And so far, I feel like it has really served me well. And yeah, so I'm really glad. Again, also the 0% Falia yogurt, not on the original protocol. But one of the things that I did not have, 2 of the things that I don't have ever on P2 anymore are the fruits and the Melba grissini. So you see, because I have eliminated the large majority of the carbs on the diet, I feel that that enables me to be a little more free with my choice of vegetables and the amounts and stuff like that. Same thing with the yogurt. Cottage cheese actually was on the original protocol as an occasional substitute for a protein. So to me, that kind of fits into the same category, and I don't eat a lot of it. This past week, I've been having about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of 0% Falia yogurt in the mornings when I wake up, along with my black tea. My black tea, I have 1 teaspoon of 1/2 and 1/2, and I have another teaspoon of 1/2 and 1/2 in my decaf tea, sometimes 2 times. So I have between 1 and 3 teaspoons of 1/2 and 1/2 per day as well. So anyway, that's just kind of a quick rundown of what I've been doing this round, and yeah, I'm just so happy I made it to the end, and then I'm feeling better, and you know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with keeping my last injection as being today, and tomorrow I won't inject. And then I'll start my, 72 hours of VLCD without injection. However, Tom is supposed to be here in another couple days, and it's kind of tempting in a way to inject just through Tom, because I find that I lose fat much more quickly on Tom when my period starts. I don't know why that is, but my body just seems to release fat better at that time. So in some ways, I almost feel like it's like strategic or smart planning to just do a couple extra days. But in all honesty, I need to get back to my family life. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm on P2, I'm rather useless to my family. I've been cooking only about 30% of what I normally would do, 30% of the time compared to what I would normally cook. So my husband's been having to fend for himself. My son's been eating sandwiches, which, usually I don't usually give him, I try to cook, food, hot food. So he's been like living on sandwiches, and I've just been, I don't know, just short-tempered and more, just more uptight with my son. And so I just feel like I need to be done so that I can move on to the next phase for a while and get back to taking care of my poor little family who's been putting up with me. So I am cheerful a lot, but I also get grouchy. So anyway, that's my update for today. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.